I just want to make sure we get everybody in here.
I have a few more webpage questions.
Okay.
Did anybody on the board ask for if the webmaster graduated any accredited universities or completed any kind of training or
do me a favor.
I'm sorry.
Can you do me a favor and write them down?
Yeah.
Because that'll save me writing all this stuff down. And then I will try to get you the answers that you deserve. How does that sound?
Well, this one's pretty short. It's just, did anybody on the board check any graduation from an accredited university? Like if I'm entering into a conversation with somebody to do business, I'll let them know that, you know, I started.
I'll tell you verbally, he told me he had several different schools.
Did he graduate from any accredited university, or you don't know that off the top of your head?
When he addressed us,
I can't.
Kevin, when he addressed us that day, I think Mr. Factor was with us in the courtroom. He told us all his credentials and where he went to school.
But I can't tell you,
I don't either.
I haven't
because we
seen his
didn't write it
diplomas.
down.
Okay,
So I can't
well,
answer
to be
that.
fair, I didn't know how to check on a business, so I Googled it and it said, 3 steps to take to check on a business is look at their website, check and see if they have a physical storefront, and then check on the state site for licensing. So I did that for North Shore Solutions, and it was licensed at the state level that I got onto their webpage. And their website is
North Shore, which is the other one we're looking at.
Yeah, and obviously it has an impressive webpage. I didn't know how to check the physical location because it's not local. I could have Googled it, but I got 2 out of 3 with just 10 minutes of stuff. Did anybody check and see if Northeastern Computers is licensed anywhere? If it has a storefront, and did you look at the webpage, because the webpage is not functional that I could find. So.
Well, I do know, Mike, that I did check, and he did work for Clinton County Historical Society.
He also
He
worked
did.
for the state of New York.
Now,
Oh, he did? Okay. I mean,
No,
that I
did
know.
you call them, or did you look and there's a little...
Did I call?
Yeah, or is there a little thing on the
There
that
was
has-
you're right, there was
Yeah,
a
in other
memo
words-
on the bottom.
That's not verification, yeah. In other words, there's a tiny little thing on the bottom of the webpage that isn't a municipal webpage. So, when you say that you checked that it worked for Clinton County, how did you check?
Well,
It's a legitimate question, I think. You said you checked for that he worked at Clinton County, for Clinton County, in what capacity?
he drew up the Clinton County Historical Association, their webpage. He designed it, his name was on it, and I didn't take it any further than that.
You said he worked for Clinton County, though.
No, I said Clinton County Historical Society. That's what I said. And he had a webpage, and his name was on it. His company name, Northeastern Computer.
And they introduced somebody named Rachel, and I think they said they were either an intern or a recently graduated intern, which when I did my internships in college, you had the delightful experience of paying the college money to work for free. If she's doing work for free or at a greatly reduced rate, is the town still going to be billed at the rate which we're paying the webmaster? What is that rate? Is that
Right now we're paying them nothing.
no, I know, but what's the hourly rate? I did put in a FOIL for the contract, so I will be throwing those numbers around. If you remember the number off the top of your head, do you know how much we're paying them an hour for web design?
Is it $1,500 for the year? Somewhere around there.
Isn't there an hourly rate?
$100 per hour, billed in 15-minute increments.
That's for extra work
Extra
done.
work.
We paid a contract to him for the whole year.
I
Don't
don't,
quote me. It was relatively inexpensive compared to the other websites that we're looking at. I'm not saying that his work hasn't left something to be desired until recently. And I've made that comment to you and to him that if we'd have been getting what we're getting here in the last 3 weeks over the last year, I don't think anybody in this room would have even had a complaint about the website.
I'm more than willing to come in and help you get an overview on it, and I'll send some stuff to everybody, but I believe what you're paying for is $75 a month for hosting, which you get for free. In other words, it's a complete markup from, you can get free hosting, full retail for hosting a municipal webpage might run like $15 a month. That's $75 a month, which translates to $900 or $1,000 a year, is just a markup from what you can go online and register for hosting yourself. So that's not the $100 an hour. My other question is, when I hear like, we're gonna come in and take pictures of people or take pictures outside to make content, are you paying him at the $100 an hour rate
So would you
to do that?
Would you like to put in a bid to do the website?
If, I think the bid should be
Because,
put open if,
but ultimately, I mean, I could pick apart any service that the town has and say that, like, I wanna know this, and I could probably do it cheaper, or,
well, what I'm
hammer 'em.
suggesting.
So,
No, what I'm
if you're,
suggesting.
if you're saying that, then throw us out a contract, and it's something that we can look at with the rest of the other 3 that we got. And we can go from there, because for us to have that dialogue in here, I don't think it's fair to him, and I don't think it's fair to the board, because.
Well,
we
that's
don't have
why I
that
brought it up
information.
while he was here, but I will get it back to you in writing, but what I'm getting at is some people were balking at North Shore Solutions, which is, a company that has dozens of amazing web pages up, being like $4,000. When you start at a base of 1,000 or 1,500 and then start adding $100 an hour on, a couple hours a week for training, for taking pictures, for uploading things, you could very quickly be paying more for a single individual than you would for an entire, company where you can have 6 or 10 people.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand your concern, and he hasn't did that. I can tell you that we haven't had really any upcharges throughout the whole year of what he's did.
Right, we haven't had a web page. I'm saying if in the next 2 or 3 weeks we get 10 hours, 20 hours of billable hours, you're right up there where, you're paying as much or more as you would if you hired him on North Shore.
Well,
Yeah, that gets
maybe not, because I don't know what the costs are for North Shore to come in here and sit down and do training, or to take photos, or to put that stuff on. It's different if we do it and send it to them. And I don't, even then, I would have to read their whole contract, because it's been 3 months ago now. Like I said, that we looked at it. But, again, I don't think it's fair to try to answer those questions
I just
without
want you guys to know that
I'd rather
it's-
have you write them down, because you're specific with your wording even.
It's
And that way I could give you a specific answer back.
it's a lot easier than you think.
Or
to-
try to.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than you think to upload the stuff yourself. It just comes up in a template, and you enter the words in those.
And the host, I
areas.
understand, is like that's our key way into the porthole. That's where all information flows through.
Well, yeah, it's also important to the people that don't have cars, the people that are homebound,
But
things
but
that-
ours isn't like a normal one, because we have a server. So it's not accessible only through my understanding, is our server and through its administrators. Because we just ran into that where Windows 11 got pushed out to everybody, but it didn't hit ours because we have our own server. It's not like a personal computer that doesn't have that ability to stay separate off the line. But
No, I appreciate that you're becoming more aware of how important
I'm
a
trying,
page
but I
is.
am a few generations
But-
off.
Yeah, no, it's just that, like, people that have cars don't think about, like,
Right.
what if they don't have access
Yeah.
to come down here to.
No, we've had that
town hall?
conversation on whether or not to do away with those servers in the back for that reason, because that isolates ours from the normal internet. It gives us a second, almost like a second firewall. It gives us a whole
It protects
firewall,
us.
actually. It protects it.
one of our computers get
It can't, it's gotta go through that server.
compromised and
And
we're,
the server's locked down
screwed.
pretty good. I will say that Carl did a good job when he did our IT down here. He had it locked down pretty tight.
last week we were without computers for a day almost, everybody here. And it was just a mess.
Yeah, so like I said, just make sure you write them down, so
Yeah, no, I just thought
I can try to get you what you.
No, I just thought
like
it's time sensitive to get it out here now because if the contract's coming up at the end, even if somebody's able to bring it up to
Right.
date, it doesn't mean that moving forward, it's a good idea to continue with that if you don't have a company, a full company behind you, and you don't have the resources to do that. So something where, you can amicably have him help transition to another thing perhaps is, one solution.
I appreciate your concern, and I appreciate your questions, but like I said, I don't have your answers for you right
Okay.
now.
That's all I have for.
But I can try to get them for you.
Sure, it looks like the 26th.
Yep, that's what you just
Yeah.
found out.
Sunset on
You guys are right on it. That's when the flag comes back down, the 26th, or goes back up, excuse me. Well, I'm having a problem with my ups and downs and lefts and rights tonight. All right. If there's nothing else, then I'd say, somebody wanna call for,
Motion to
adjournment?
adjourn.
You got next meetings?
Yep, I will
next
do
week.
that right now. So, it was you and who?
Vern.
Alright, so our next meeting will be, a regular scheduled meeting, will be on February 28th, 2023, it's Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Work sessions, if needed, will be Monday, February 6th, 2023, and because of the holiday, Tuesday, 2/21 of 2023, if needed. That's a Tuesday night because of the holiday. Is that President's Day, isn't it?
Yes.
So, other than that, if
Reggie, you gonna be gone?
we're all set.
Reggie will be gone.
No, I'll be back.
No, you won't be back for that.
No, I'll be back.
Oh, no, you're not gonna be back for that.
Well, you coming back on Tuesday? You can't.
You have to vote.
Just taking it.
I gotta send that thing down tomorrow.
You'll be down, John. I'm telling you, you won't be back yet. You'll be stuck in that damn